Hello, it's Etharal here, and today we are back once again with our Stellaris Galaxy Divided mod, where we have been playing as the Sith Empire, currently at war with the Mandolorian clans, and we have been trying to finish them off. We are about to take Mandalore, so we are just going to land the forces onto Mandalore and then pretty much watch them squirm, which is, always fun to get to do. And, it looks like, where is this? Invasion. At least one of our armies involved in an invasion. That's brilliant. That's exactly what we want. They can't seem to go past they haven't tried to go past Bandamir at least, so that's good. And, we have finished the terraforming, which is excellent. We have spent a while terraforming that planet up and getting it to the point where it is an ideal planet for us. Brilliant. Taken me about 20 years to get that planet to where I wanted it to be. So anyway though, we are going to continue on today with the war, and then there we go, that's another planet secure. And assisted research has been done as well. Observatory, this looks like good. Observatory, lots of outputs, it does have a little bit of maintenance, yes. So, what we are, 84%, I believe that may be a bit, quite able to, demand 86, acceptance -17, -7, so we might not humiliate them, but we certainly can beat them. So, you will move over as well, over to here. And let's start bombarding this planet as well. Is going to be to try and finish off this war by the end of this episode, which, given that it's at a 92% war score, I think is incredibly likely. And fingers crossed, once we get 100%, they will be willing to accept a complete surrender to us and become our vassals, which, once they are our vassals, well, they belong to us, and then we will eventually, in the future, be able to annex them still further. And okay, we're at 91%, apparently that has dropped down. Not a massive concern for us, they're still not going to exactly last. There we go, 100%. So let's see about negotiating this. So they are willing to accept both of those, and so we are, let's see. Our war score is 100%, our demands are that, and so we shall force their demands. We admit defeat, but do not think that there is anything more than a temporary setback. Okay, our vassals have entered into war against. Victory, we have won this war. So, are they now our vassals? I think they are. They are disloyal, however. The subject resents subservience to us, and they are, well, -25, it's going up, and was at war, so it'll be at that. Border friction is, however, high, and relative power of subjects. So they are pathetic compared to us, however, which is, is good. And they are vassals of this, so the vassals are subservient to their overlords, they have limited diplomatic options, and fight alongside the overlord. How can we aid the reign of Darth Minax? Simple. I feel sorry for you. Naval capacity -25%, that will not have helped. So, I do believe integrate subjects. So, in 10 years, we can integrate them into our empire. Brilliant. Which is going to bring the Mandalorian clans here, and the Mandalorian clans here, into our empire. Which is exactly, is perfect for us. Now, we could declare war again, and we could declare war to make them a tributary, open borders, vassalize them. They would not be difficult to vassalize. They really, really wouldn't. We're already in an ideal position. I think I'm going to have to declare war, vassalize the Cathars. We're going to have to do it. We'll have to do it, because they only have the one planet. It's so easy to do. Confirm. So, yes, we were not really expecting to be doing this so quickly, but they are so small, we can't not justify doing this, really. And the Shadow Hand Fleet, you're going to move in as well, and basically laugh at them as we do. since they only have the one. Oh, they only have the one. I feel bad for them. I really actually don't. I wish I could say that I do, but I kind of don't at the same time. So we have had victory. Let's get rid of this. Subject enters a war. Peace. War declaration. Invasion over. Okay. So that's all brilliant. Let's have a look. Where is our fleets? Merge those two fleets together because they are going to be a decent fleet. Actually, no, you're going to stay there while this guy comes in and mops everything up. Makes them basically regret ever being an independent. The Cathars, warrior people, I'd like to think as well. They are, from what I understand them to be, they are warriors. They are very much powerful people and well respected. Well, they will be well respected when they join us, and they will become good fighters for us in 10 years when we completely fully integrate them into our empire. And there we go. We are pretty much just smashing through all of these stuff. Not really any threat. And they're going to try to mobilize their army, I suspect, but that's not going to go too well for them when they do try. Here are guys, 16,000 strength. Absolutely going to blow them away, I suspect, but you know what, they're going to try anyway. And let's watch their fleet, and there they go. Their fleet is now completely gone, and their station is following pretty quickly behind them. There we go. We've managed to do all that. So this fleet is now going to enter orbit around there. This fleet is also going to move in. I do believe this is the only land for the Cathar tribes. I can't see anywhere else. But regardless, we are going to send these guys along a little bit further as well, just to be safe. You never know. And so what is that? We've received a communique from previously unknown space empire calling them to the Jedi Council. We have found them. Where are they? There they are. The Jedi. And what are they? They are inferior. Of course they're inferior. They are the Jedi and we are the Sith. But there they are, our age-old enemies, and we are going to make sure that we will destroy them. Oh, they are not going to last long, are they? No, they are not. So let's see, how is the Cathar doing? How are the Cathar doing in their lands? Well, our people are we starting to bombard? I don't know. Who is engaged? Is it just because you're... Oh wait, no, is there something actually trying to fight us? Who are you? Oh, it's a science vessel. Not really anything of any risk there. Ooh, got an observatory. And so improved assisted research, torpedoes, energy storage, and let's get the antimatter power. There we go. And let's watch them very quickly fall. There we go. Continue bombarding Cathar. It is a tough planet, I will give it that. It is a respectable planet. However, it is still going to fall to us. It is not going to survive, and it's going to probably fall pretty quickly. Well, actually, apparently not. So, a communique from again another unknown, the Utapauan. Respect our authority. Where are the Utapau? Where are they? Are they somewhere right down here? There we go. Utapauan committee, right far down to the south. Really not too much of a sort of threat to us, I think would be about the best way of putting it. Let's see, how are the Cathar doing? The Cathar bombardment is going... It's going quite slowly, unfortunately. Could be going an awful lot faster if we could. But, oh well, not the end of the world. And so let's just keep bombarding. You know what, actually, we don't need these. So I think we are going to have to get rid of these armies. How can we get rid of them? Can we disband them? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Agree. Disband all of these. We don't need them. We're not going to need them for this war and any current wars. And we have a large and clearly very effective force. So we are going to... Actually, you know what? I'll do that later. Because this bombardment is taking ages. So while the bombardment is taking place, we're going to get rid of some of these. What do you say? Yes. And this is apparently... There's probably a quicker way. If there is a quicker way, please, somebody do be sure to let me know. And there we go, just in time for what should happen. But their defences have gone. Land their armies. Land the armies. Land all of the armies. Look at all those armies going. And so let's see how this does go. Probably not too well. Although they have a lot better forces and apparently they are a lot tougher than any one planet for the Mandalorians. It was just a fact that the Mandalorians were actually, well, larger. And so in force, the Cathar tribes are now actually our vassals. There we go. So, let's have a look. So, our government, our heir, and let's have a look. Budget policies, demographics. Is there any way to have a look at our empire's factions and vassals and things like that at all? Apparently not. Okay. Who's this? Scientist has died. Well then, we can quickly sort that, luckily. So let's have a look. Scientist, computing, research speed just in general. Yep, you'll do for that. Let's get rid of that. Peace. Subject enters war. Victory. And leader has gained a level. Invasion is over. Resource storage full. Timed projects. I don't really care about too much about these timed projects. They're in their lands. The least I can do is I can, you know, let them actually have their stuff and basically research with what went wrong for their ships. We will send the forces back to Korriban, land the armies in Korriban. We will send the Shadow Hand fleet back to Korriban, upgrade the latest designs, and the Emperor's Wrath fleet is going to go to Dromund Cass. See if you can, upgrade that fleet as well. Probably heal them all up a bit and everything. And maybe even actually increase the fleet's size again. Because the fleet's now not small. Definitely not small and clearly very effective. But regardless, they aren't as strong as they could be. We do have enough naval capacity and we do have enough minerals to be able to support both of them. So there we go. We have managed to, in the last 2 episodes, do very good and actually claim a rather large portion for ourselves. Now, the next theory I've got is I'm going to probably look at going somewhere over here. Over here, there's a nice little cluster that doesn't seem to be taken. And also as well, if I can punch through, another nice little cluster that hasn't been taken up here. So we've got a couple of options with where we can go. If you have any suggestions, obviously, do be sure to let me know. But I'm going to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Etharal. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy. And I shall see you next time.